Welcome back to CD Magazine. Today we are at Prawaas 3.0 and today we have the man behind Tata Motors. So first of all, congratulations on the wonderful setup. We have a number of buses here. Just to start with, what are the segments available and which one is the segment leading as compared to the bus segment?
So actually all segments are now picking back up, I would say. Different segments have different demand drivers. It was all subdued during the COVID environment. I think now with COVID behind us, it all impacted the entire world. So now that COVID is behind us and gradually the demand is building back. So every segment driven by its own drivers is coming back. Electric buses are seeing a lot of traction because public transport initiative is a very strong one, where a lot of FAME 1, FAME 2 subsidy, then the CSL tender came. So I think we are glad to have the 5,000 award from CSL. Delhi as well as Bengal, the LOAs also are now in our hands. So those are about 3,000 buses. They are seeing a very strong traction because obviously because of the pollution, the congestion and the electric buses being those zero emission. That is one. The school and the staff bus is getting a lot of traction. I think last 2 years while the admissions were happening but the transportation of kids was not happening. So a lot of pent up demand was there. So I think Q4 saw a very strong comeback of the school segment and Q1 saw even higher demand. So some pent up and some of course the fresh demand that is there. Now we are seeing demand coming back from the staff segment. In the staff segment also people are now looking for some of the electric options. So those are things that people are doing. We also are very confident about now gradually with the COVID getting over and people's fear also kind of getting addressed. The intercity segment, the tourism segment, the intercity travel segment will start, and therefore you see this 13.5 meter bus, which is the India's first 13.5 meter bus by Tata Motors. We launched it in November. We've already sold about 45 to 50 of them in November. This is the sleeper version of that bus, which has 36 seats, 36 berths, and all of them individually 60, which is a unique proposition that will be there. When you go inside the bus, you will find the opulence, the fit and finish, the kind of environment that we have been able to create in the bus for the convenience of the passenger, which is the most important thing that we have now in our design philosophy. So you will find individual service units, AC vents, lights, USB, and you will find small spaces for people to keep their belongings. Those are things that have been taken care. And once the bus, I mean, we are not able to start it here, but once you experience a ride in the bus, you will find the difference that Tata Motors has now created in the NVH levels in favor of the passenger. After about a year or so, the buzz, the squeak, the rattle that starts in the bus, this bus and all other buses of Tata Motors are now designed optimally to see that bus squeak and rattle is minimized.
What would be the reason behind that rattle and how did you rectify it?
So, reason behind the rattle is the aging of the bus. So these buses have a structure. They have a tubular structure, and on that the paneling is done, and therefore the bus is an integral constructed bus. Now, depending on the optimization of that structure, the welding quality, the design as such, the strength of the various tubes, and those decide how soon or how later that structure will start rattling, or the panels from outside, how soon they will start drumming. So the manner in which you fit it, the sealants you use, the preciseness of the sealant fitting, the workmanship, that decides how soon the bus will start rattling. I think that's the change that Tata Motors has been able to bring in all these buses, where the noise, vibration and harshness has been minimized. Even at the speed of 80 to 100 in this bus, you will feel as if you are riding in a car rather than the earlier buses that people used to sell. And the bus squeak and rattle, as I mentioned, you will find the quietness, it will add to the quietness. Also the workmanship has added to the extreme flush and finishes that are there. Earlier there used to be gaps. So the gaps actually add to both NVH as well as the EBHS. EBHS is the equivalent body hole side. It's like saying that there is a big hole and you are running the AC. So the cool air so in climate control buses it becomes very important. So when you see these buses that are there, you see the opulence inside, you see the craftsmanship, you experience the NVH, And as the bus starts aging a little bit, the experience still that the customer will enjoy will be an experience. When it is climate controlled, you will feel the effectiveness of the AC. The temperature drops from stationary soaked buses, as in standing in sun, goes up to 50-51. But when you turn on the AC within 20-25 minutes, you will be able to drop down by about 25-30 degrees. That's the kind of things that the passengers will now experience.
So, are we manufacturing this HVAC system in-house or are we sourcing it?
We have partners from whom we source the HVAC. There are certain, one of the Tata Group companies also is into this business, Tata Auto Components. So we have our partners whom we work with. But it's not about the unit, it's about how well you fit it, how well you design the bus so that the heat load is minimized. How well you design these ducts. These ducts are made by Tata Motors in the bodybuilding factories. These ducts actually bring the air inside. They deliver it. These are called free flow and these are the service units vents. So these are the ones who will deliver it in a particular velocity and without any turbulence inside the duct so that the cooling effect comes. Plus the body not having any spaces from where the heat is.